Ferro, el Porsche, la 6 el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd.
Now under the dome tonight, MLB The Show has baseball from Tropicana Field. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Lewis Head, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Marcus Semien is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent.
High and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier, still going back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Send it back right where it came from.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
And that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one to the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. This is the guy you wanted to play when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
He's set. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
0-2. Here it is. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Robbie Ray gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he was a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now a swinging bunt. But that one rolls foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Meadows, a native of Georgia. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Simeon is calling for it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's gone 2 for 6. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the 1st right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. And with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this 1st inning alive. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. 2nd inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. And now, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Popped him up. Zunino over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting it.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Jake Lamb stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs.
And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. To the plate now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Here's Randy Arozarena, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Ray has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that doesn't.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out. Here now is Mike Zunino. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back to St. Pete after a quick word. So now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you're on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 1 away in the Toronto third. In the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. And oh no, it's off his glove. So now into the box is Corey Dickerson.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
First offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Bichette on third. Hernandez is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. 2 on, 2 out, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Second and third, 2 away. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless, he's on his way to an early shower. J.P. Feyereisen is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. The 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ballgame. Bat Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Barehanded at his knees. Safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
In now, Taylor Walls, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Now back, second baseman, Brandon.
At the plate now is Brandon Lau. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Lamb has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now back, left field.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. New inning set to get underway and into hit.
The third baseman, number 2, Jake.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
The count is 2-1.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Now back.
Stepping in for the Jays, Danny Jansen. First pitch on the way.
Nope.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
2-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Danny Jansen goes down for out number 2 in the top half. From the stretch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Marcus Semien stands in as he looks at a called strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Toronto. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball. Count is 2-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Back goes Springer, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Into the box, Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with one away now. So stepping in is Randy Arozarena, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start the bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simeon's got it, and there's out number 2. Striding in is Joey Wendell, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First offering on its way. And that's in there for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. More coming up under the dome in just a moment. Stepping in once again is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounded out in his last at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now back.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Skied into straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
The catcher.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. windup and the 0-1. In the air down the line in left. Gurriel is there, and he'll bring this one in. No one on with one down, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch on its way. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batter number 6.
Up next for the Rays, Taylor Walls. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Here comes the 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gurriel will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They still trail it here, 2-1. Now it'll be Corey Dickerson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
0 for 2 for him to this point. In front of a changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. This will be fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now to bat, Danny Jansen. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And there's ball 1. Fouled off. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Second baseman, Brandon.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
It's lined into left field, and for the 3rd time tonight, he's got a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, Hero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Yandy Diaz is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. He's set. Here it comes. Now the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. All set for the start of the inning.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Adam Conley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side. A ball and 2 strikes now. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Set to deal on 2-2. Struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. No balls in one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. To third. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. flew out last time up. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and they have taken the lead.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Jays add one more on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 3-2 Toronto. So now to the plate, Joey Wendell has bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And it's quickly 0-2. Pitch on the way. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
So here's Mike Zunino. Pitch is popped up. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
In there, 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's Blue Jays 3, the Rays 2. Ready to be. Number 84 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 84.
He's set, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next to hit. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Trying to get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
And it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Flying towards center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So that extends the inning and gives Jake Lamb an opportunity with 2 out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Jake Lamb is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1 to count to Jake Lamb. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Gurriel leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Reined in. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Next to bat for Toronto, Danny Jansen struck out in his last trip to the plate. And this is low, ball 1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
2 men are on with 2 men out. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're up 3-2. Number 58 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 58.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Taylor Walls.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Hernandez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. This will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
1-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Hernandez back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Next, it'll be Austin Meadows. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Simeon's there, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail 3-2. So here is Peter Fairbanks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Again, he sends it out of play. 0-2 count, and the pitch struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Marcus Semien will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that got him off and running early on. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. The Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Jordan Romano comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 68, Jordan.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And digging in is the veteran DH, Nelson Cruz.
Leading up for the Rays, the designated hitter.
Now the first pitch.
Cruz.
The 1-0 delivery. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. And right into the shift. Bichette's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next to hit, Yandy Diaz. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Rays down to their final out now. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Springer is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Robbie Ray gets the W on the mound, so that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight.